From Kansas City, Missouri, Trooper B. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Trooper Gruska. From Richmond, Texas, Trooper Pennington. From Chicago, Illinois, Trooper Sanchez. From Middletown, Maryland, Sergeant Devine. And I'm Sergeant Moreno from Nuevo Laredo, Mexico, with the United States Army 1st Cavalry Division Horse Cavalry Detachment. On behalf of Lieutenant General Almero, Commander of the 3rd Corps, and Fort Hood, and Major General Felton, Commander of the 1st Cavalry Division, I'd like to welcome you to today's Mounted Cavalry demonstration. For over 200 years, the cavalry has served the United States as its most mobile, most versatile form of combat. In fact, the cavalry is still known as the Combat Armored Division. The 1st Cavalry Division was formed by Commanding 4 of the U.S. Cavalry Regiments to help serve the West after the Civil War. Serving the public for the past 5 decades, the horse detachment has traveled throughout the United States, appearing upon requested ceremonies, parades, rodeos, and other various celebrations to include the inaugural parades of former presidents Ronald Reagan, George W. Bush, and Donald J. Trump. As tradition dictates, we have attempted to keep our mounts matched in size and color, with a minimum amount of white markings. All of our horses are started for before being accepted by the detachment. Yet it is found not all horses adapt to this type of work. With the mechanization of the 20th century, each Genesis came forth and forever changed the face of war. As war became more and more technically advanced, it became harder to make effective use of 4 horses, and so sadly, we had to retire the faithful mounted service so well. But today, even though we may drive a tank, or fly a helicopter, the heritage of prayer has not been forgotten. In fact, we keep our minds with us, constantly reminding us that even though the face of war may shift and change, still, we are the cavalry! Ladies and gentlemen, you are now watching close order drill, demonstrating a part of the school of soldier mounted. Taken from the Army Scout drill and tactics and dated in 1874. During the demonstration, the commander will lead the demo team through various drill movements. The movements will be presented in a walk, a trot, a gallop, and negotiated in fouls, as well as fouls of 2s and 4s. The first drill movement by 2s from the right, let the runners bring the troopers into columns of 2s. The next command, 4-4, through the detachment to columns of 4. Force running up front to the line, and the detachment along with the commander and the gunner bearer at the center. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the inverted wagon view. The troopers pivot at the center as the ranks pass each other in opposite directions. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the cavalry! Force forward is another method of bringing the detachment to columns of 4s. The detachment will not conduct a counter-column movement. This rule is used to reverse the direction of the detachment. The jury are now watching as choose from the center, left and right about. The reverse of the previous rules, choose to the center, left and right about. This drill is the weapon wheel. The riders and must perform a moving movement in unison.
Ready? Copy fire!
Coming out of the weapon wheel, the detachment will turn into counts of twos in preparation for the next drill. The next drill you see is circles by files, where each file conducts two circles to the left and right as each rider meets up with the partner at the center of the course. Coming out of the circles, the detachment will begin forming the counts of twos in preparation for the next drill. You're now watching the crisscross. It is formed of two columns of tubers galloping and figures of eight in opposite directions, thereby crossing paths at the center of the course. Coming out of the crisscross, the commander will prepare the gallery drill, in which the command team rides off to the left rear, while the rest of the demonstration team rides off to the right front. The separate elements of gallop figures of eight, with the command element passing through the center of the demonstration team. Bringing the detachment team back together. The commander will direct files left and right. Ladies and gentlemen, the troopers are going to ride in true cavalry style. Don't go away because they'll be right back and I'll introduce them and their mounts. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you the members of the 1st Scout Division Horse Cover Detachment Demonstration Team. Leading our demonstration team, our commander, Ronnie Shoemaker from Rochester, New York, Captain Garfield. Our gunner bearer, Ronnie Marshall from Colorado, California, Staff Sergeant Icelonger. Ronnie Driftwood from Houston, Texas, Trooper Geraldo. Ronnie Brennan from Fort Worth, Texas, Sergeant Inman. Ronnie Trooper from Jacksonville, North Carolina, Sergeant First Class Norvell. Riding Maverick from Keokuk, Iowa, Staff Sergeant Smith. Riding Charlie from Nashville, Texas, Trooper Allen. Riding Poncho from Woodland, Utah, Trooper Lightning. Riding Lefty from Lindale, Texas, Trooper Beeler. Riding Boudreaux from St. Louis, Missouri, Staff Sergeant Williams. And our First Sergeant, Riding Broom from Ottawa, Illinois, First Sergeant Miner. Last but not least, led today by Sergeant Smith from New Braunfels, Texas, our ground crew! Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our demonstration. Thank you for attending. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a board tour, please head to the front of the board and the students will be to assist you shortly.